गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्कार, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल. I am Dr. S.K. Sinha and today's topic is aromatic nucleophilic substitution. What is nucleophilic substitution? Removal of an atom or a substituent from benzene ring by another nucleophile is known as nucleophilic substitution. Here you are looking hydrogen from here. Hydrogen of this benzene is removed as nucleophile, that is hydride, and another nucleophile is being attached in this position. Therefore, removal of nucleophile by another nucleophile is known as nucleophilic substitution, and if takes place in aromatic compound, aromatic, that is benzene, it will be aromatic nucleophilic substitution. Okay. Such substitution follows three paths, may follow three paths. First is SN1 mechanism. It is only observed in diazonium salt, either in diazonium salt or in Sandmeyer reaction. It is diazonium salt. Of course, friends, this bond will break in this fashion to remove nitrogen and leading to such ion, such cation. Okay. Then first thing you have to remember that the substrate in which ionization will take place follows SN1 mechanism. Here this bond will break easily, giving rise to this, and this process is slow, and in this ionization only this molecule, only substrate molecule is responsible. Therefore order of this is 1, and that's why I have written SN1 mechanism. Okay. Now this nucleophile Y- will attack at this position, leading to monosubstituted benzene. Okay. So then remember that SN1 mechanism is only followed in diazonium salt, either in diazonium salt or in Sandmeyer reaction. Now it is SN2 mechanism. Here this is substrate molecule and this is nucleophile, and this step is slow, therefore it is called bimolecular, or you can say order is 2, and that's why we have written SN2 mechanism. Okay. Here this nucleophile will attack at this carbon to which this substituent is attached. Okay. So this pi bond will break in this fashion, leading to positive charge at this carbon to which this X is attached. So looking this positive charge, this nucleophile will attack at this carbon, leading to this. Then this electron will shift in this fashion, and so this pi bond will shift in this fashion, leading to this. Okay. Again this electron will shift in this fashion, and so this pi bond will shift in this fashion, leading to this. So these three are genetic structures, and finally this electron will shift in this fashion, leaving X minus and giving this monosubstituted benzene. This is all about SN2 mechanism. Such mechanism is only possible in activated substrate. It is very important, friend. Again I am repeating, in which substrate SN1 mechanism takes place? Only and only in diazonium salt. When substrate is diazonium salt, SN1 mechanism is followed. When it is not diazonium salt, if substrate is activated benzene ring, means suppose this is X living group here in this particular case, and this is nitro may be either at ortho position or at para position. Then this nitro group will activate this benzene ring. This pi bond will break in this fashion, and so this pi bond will break in this fashion, shift in this fashion. This phenomenon, due to presence of this nitro, positive charge is developed at this carbon. Friends, underline this thing. This pi bond will break in this fashion, leading to positive charge at this nitrogen, and so this pi bond will break in this fashion, leading to positive charge at this carbon to which X is attached. So the nucleophile will attack at this carbon easily, and in this manner SN2 mechanism is seen. In the similar fashion, if nitro group is at para position, this pi bond will break in this fashion, leading to positive charge at this nitrogen. Due to this positive charge, this pi bond will break in this fashion, leading to positive charge here. Due to this positive charge, this pi bond will break in this fashion, shift in this fashion, leading to positive charge here. So friends, in both the substrate, either nitro group is at ortho or at para, the substrate molecule will be activated, and in this situation, in this activated substrate molecule, SN2 mechanism is followed. Now third one is the benzene mechanism. Here third and last. Again one mechanism is also here, SRN1, that will be taught in next video, in separate video. Here it is third and last here, the benzene mechanism. Friends, some substrates are such which is neither benzonium diazonium salt nor activated substrate. Then in this situation, benzene mechanism is followed. Friends, it is chlorobenzene. It is neither diazonium salt nor activated substrate. It is simply chlorobenzene. Then in this situation, SN2 mechanism is not followed, but benzene mechanism is followed. But one thing is important here, you have to take a stronger base. Benzene mechanism is not followed in presence of sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Rather, you have to take sodamide and liquid ammonia. Sodamide gives amide ion, that is an ion. It will abstract this hydrogen, leading to ammonia. Means friends, this bond will shift in this fashion, and so this bond will shift in this fashion. Thus you are getting benzene. Now it is benzene, and now this ammonia will may attack either at this carbon or at this carbon. There are two options here. This ammonia will attack the ammonia formed here, and again I am underlining this, that you have taken sodamide and liquid ammonia. Liquid ammonia is also important. Although liquid ammonia is used here as solvent, but also it may attack, it assists in attacking here or here. So ammonia can attack either at this position or at this position. Friends, here these two positions are equivalent, therefore there are two options of attacking of ammonia, leading to this is aniline, this is also aniline. Okay. Now an interesting fact is this, that this amide ion this amide ion, if you are taking C14 here, then you will see that two types of aniline is produced. If it is C14, such benzene is obtained, and then this ammonia can attack either at this position or at this position, leading to this and this. This is amino group which is attached adjacent to this C14, and this is amino group which has been attached to the C14. Okay, friends, you have taken this substrate chlorobenzene, and here chloro group is attached with the carbon which is C14, but you have obtained the aniline in which this amino group is not attached with this C14, rather it is attached to the adjacent of the C14, and in this aniline amino group is attached to C14. Therefore, these two anilines are not equivalent. Friends, again I am going to underline this, that in benzene mechanism, it is not always the thing that amino group will be attached to that carbon which is vacated. No, always it is not true. But 50% chance is there. 50% attachment of amino group is to that carbon from which living group has been detached, and 50% chance of attacking the ammonia is to the adjacent carbon. Okay friends, all these are three mechanisms, and I am also repeating that SN1 mechanism is followed by the diazonium salt. Second, SN2 mechanism is followed by activated substrate, means in chlorobenzene, nitro group should be either at ortho or at para. And third and last, benzene mechanism is followed by the simpler substrate, not activated substrate, but base should be taken stronger base, that is sodamide and liquid ammonia. Friends, one thing is also you have to underline, this is benzene. If you don't take liquid ammonia, then this benzene will dimerize. You cannot get aniline in major portion. Major portion, it will be minor, because ammonia is also producing here. That ammonia will attack here or here, leading to aniline, but major product will be dimerized product. This benzene will dimerize. Again, this benzene will dimerize if you don't take liquid ammonia. So, along with the sodamide, liquid ammonia should be there. Means when chlorobenzene is heated with sodamide in presence of liquid ammonia, you will get aniline. It is also important. Okay. Okay friends, my thought is, I invite questions because I have to learn from them in classroom teaching or wherever. I invite questions from the students because I have to learn from them. Thank you. Thank you very much.